Hi, Barbs.
Hi.
Good morning.
All this winter, the weather's been horrible. I forgot a couple things.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. So is he going back after his phone or no? Won't bother.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, I'm here. I always here. Yeah, I always here, yeah. Okay. Happy
You
to.
don't mind that,
Blue shirt. Yeah. And then
Family.
That's how I met him.
Ito siguro yung family ba kayo?
My name is Bill.
Connect to a speaker here.
That's close to mine.
Oh,
I was born in Denver.
cool.
You've met these guys. This is our son-in-law Cole.
Hi, nice to
I'm
meet you.
Dion.
This is their daughter-in-law
Jim,
Candace. That's our
and I've known
daughter.
Scott
Hi,
since
nice to meet you.
longer
Hi,
now.
nice to meet you.
71 now.
Okay, I'm born in Turkey.
Yeah, I don't.
I told them years and years ago. And we, I was born in Cleveland.
I don't know you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And we had to go to
Princess Horseshoe Inn.
Okay.
here, I'll forget.
Good.
He was a good guy. He's the one that taught me.
Always.
Hey, Gary. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing? Are you playing today?
Yeah.
No, tomorrow.
Take care. I'll talk to you later.
Hello. How are you doing? You're doing. Good, you made it. Wesley got you here. We signed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You never met him, right? Yeah, he was with the club for a long time.
Yeah, I saw you his name there. What's his name?
Yeah. I don't know.
Message where? The family will sit here.
Yeah.
Working on the leaves. There's lots of leaves.
Right there. That is how you do that.
Hello. You remember me?
No, it hasn't been.
What's that? Oh, okay. No. All right.
I was the guy that, for Will, right?
All right. There's a blur right on how many people I met that day.
Yeah, okay.
Quite a few or something.
Well, anyways, I hear lots about your,
Mostly for the oil industry. Machining stuff in the ground, they make it round is what I always say. So bearings like 4,000 pounds per pound, so hundreds of meters. Oh yeah, so yeah.
They'll help you out. They'll help you.
18 years.
you were sure proud of
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Sean's from home.
That was loud. I'll figure it
That's
out.
good, that's good.
Eventually.
You know me?
Hey.
Who's you with?
Always sitting back in the classroom.
Start again. But I was worried it wasn't. But he did.
Next time you guys.
Yes.
That's what I got 2 o'clock. 13.
Yeah, well, it's
June is all like that. So I was for some is that right? Good.
You know that, they were joined 15th of December before we left. I was listening, I was like, that sounds like his voice. That's great. We're all going that
day 1. 2. 1 more.
Scotty's fired.
Oh my God, yeah. How long have you had that?
Oh, no, I
Yeah, use them well. That's what they're there for, right?
He was the guy.
Called you a good
Elmer or I didn't even see that deal. And of course, all the lights needed to pop.
Are you familiar with scotty?
Come on, boys. That matter.
Elmer. I think you're right. Him and his sons were there too. Yeah. Oh, they were good. Like crazy.
Oh, you are?
When Stuart and Scotty started there, it was drum problem.
Yeah, that's right. He comes with me now and then. And we worked for her the last couple of weeks. She's a property manager. And Clayton, he's working today, making $72 an hour. He couldn't pass it. Remember Clayton, the youngest one, he's the bigger of the three of us.
You're an electrician.
Yes.
Work for electricians.
Ah, there is.
He's trying to.
I'm doing my own personal thing now.
Hindi pa naman nakauwi kanina.
And so anyways,
What's that? Can't hear you.
well, I don't know what quality speech.
Hindi ko mabupuan niya.
Of course.
Well, it's written here,
Probably still got a bottle left.
it says, both share a like for Appleton Road. And it wasn't because of just something that I liked, it was easier to go over to this place, or you could come to my place.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah. I
Had a bigger truck alone.
Yeah, my dear.
That do not know me, my name is Diane Beck, and Scotty was a friend for a long time, Scotty and Barb has asked me to kind of be an MC. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing is, on behalf of the family, I would like to welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming. They have put information on the card for everyone. So, the next thing I want to say is, if you have a cell phone, please make sure it's off. Oftentimes we think we've done that and then it doesn't and it goes off. So please turn them off. And then we have a recording of Amazing Grace. And Candace is going to look after that.
dads these days.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
Thank you. That was good. Is Elaine Nicole here? Now I understand that you're a neighbor, and she's going to have a few words of prayer.
Hi, everyone. So we've lived next door to Scotty and Barb for 29 years, so this little one grew up. They've seen ours grow up. We've been around the last little while to help out with everybody. So I ran across a little poem that really kind of speaks to this being a celebration of life today that Scotty wanted. So here we go. When I come to the end of the road and the sun has set for me, I want no rights in a gloom-filled room. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not for long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember that love that once we shared. Miss me, but let me go. For this is a journey we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all part of the master plan, a step on the road to home. When you are lonely and sick at heart, go to the friends we know. Laugh at all the things we used to do. Miss me, but let me go.
Nice. Okay. Barb has asked me to do a little bit of history. the family information she put on the back of the program. So other than the fact that it's a big family, it looks like there's a lot of them here today, I'm going to do a little thing on behalf of not only me, but all the horseshoe players, and a special thanks to Jane Cordingley for getting this information from the stats. Okay, Scotty played horseshoes for many years. His records from the year 2000 to 2022 show much involvement in league and tournaments. In 18 provincial tournaments, he won 6 of his classes. In 14 Western Canada Classics, he won his class 2 times. And in 16 Canadian Championships, he won his class 2 times. He participated in 7 provinces, but would have precipitated in Newfoundland, PEI, and Manitoba if they had a championship there. He was always helpful. He encouraged others to play their best, was always supportive and helpful. At one tournament, he encouraged my granddaughter to sing during after event, just because that's what he did. And my granddaughter's very shy and she can really sing, but he convinced her to sing in front of all those people. That's what Scotty was to me. Now I'd like to ask, there's a gentleman here from the campground, I understand, is going to give a, here he is. I'm sorry I didn't get your name.
Jim.
It's Jim.
Well, if you just give me a minute here, just to kind of... Anyways, my name is Jim, and I think I got the wrong pages here, or I missed some. Did I? Yeah. Our family has been a friend for 30 years. And I'll get better at this point. And anyways, we were introduced by Colin Sloan-White and Clive, and who else would it be, Colin? And they were all involved in the Cub Scout, I think, and the guides. Well, I mean, Cub Scouts and, wasn't it? The Scouts, eh? Anyways, and then during this time, and with Colin here too, we all shared and this is not in order, we all shared an affinity for drinking Appleton rum, which he liked, we all liked. And anyways, when I first met Scotty, his first adventure with me was we had quads, and Scotty had dirt bikes, and Sean. So anyways, I kind of knew the trails out the back and whatever, and so Scotty said that he'd come with me. Well, they did. And I ended up bringing Scotty back with a broken ankle. And consequently, he wouldn't go quadding with me anymore. He loved sitting around the fire, Barb and I, and Barb and Scotty and Shannon and I, and you know, at different times, neighbors in the campground, and we'd sit there, right, and you know, we just reminisce, and we all became good friends, and we talked about stuff and experiences that we were going through with us and our families. And the thing about Scotty was really neat because he shared a lot of his life with us. And with Colin and them, we kept track of him because Scotty was so proud of his trade. He was first a plumber, and then a pipe fitter. And when I was taking this is a personal thing, when I was taking my welding apprenticeship, you know, he was there as a helping hand to, you know, I started taking it at 60 years old, so, you know, I needed a lot of help, and Scotty was there to tell me, you know, to kind of keep it all in perspective, that even though you're 60, you don't know it all. And, you know, he was really a good help. He worked for Enerflex as a pipe fitter, and then later on after Enerflex he worked for the different jobs with the union. And he finally retired at, I think, age 70 or 71. And you know, I was really proud of him because he never played the retirement card or anything else. He loved to work, he loved to do what he was doing, and so he continued to do it. There was no ands, if, buts about it. He got up very early in the morning and worked his 10 or 12-hour shifts 6 days a week, and never said, he was just happy, right? And then perhaps the most important thing was, he was a great husband. He sure loved his kids. He always looked after Barb. When we used to have the fires, and Scotty would bring the chairs, he always brought Barb's cushion so that Barb would have something to sit on. You know, that tells an awful lot about a man. He adored Wesley, and he always bragged about you and all your things that you did, and he was really proud about your basketball skills. We always heard how you were progressing. When Barb went to get her knees done, there one time he took Barb for the knee operation, and when he dropped Barb off, he went for his radiation treatment from dropping Barb off. And as soon as he was done his radiation treatment, he was back to help Barb. And that showed an awful lot. He played guitar and sang and was just a happy guy for the most part. And personally, for me, he was one of the only guys that kind of could take me in my politics. He loved reading the newspaper and watching the news, which we both did. We shared, you know, we shared our ideas. We were both had up-to-date discussions on what was happening in the world, specifically the USA-Canadian relationship. And him and I, we just were on the same page, and we just weren't afraid to say what most people wouldn't say. And anyways, I just had an awful lot of respect for him. And just a couple more things that Barb will kind of smile at here, I think. We both talked about lotto, and him and I both played lotto religiously. Scotty always dreamed about having the biggest motorhome or bus with 4 slides or whatever it was if he won the lotto. He said, Jim, he said, if I win, I'll buy you a truck, a dually truck. And I looked at Scotty, and I says, I don't need a truck, Scotty. I got a good truck. He said, yeah, but your truck is old and rusty. And I said, it's okay, Scotty, I don't need a truck. But then, on the other hand, myself, I talk, and I said I always wanted to build a ranch for my grandchildren. And I think Barb being a ranch, growing up on a ranch, I think she just shook her head when we would talk about the things that I would do. Anyways, I'm happy to say that Scotty has passed down his lotto luck, and Barb has won $20. On a final note, I talked to my grandkids, and Scotty, from the time that they were little, and they're in the back there now, is that Scotty really treated them special, and Barb, Scotty and Barb. And so they always brought cookies and cheesies and donuts and juice boxes, and this is from the kids. So, thank you. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Jim. Okay, now I would ask Ray Prevost to come up. Ray was a really good friend of Scotty's, and Barb has asked him to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. I remember arriving at my first tournament in Bentley, Alberta. Not really knowing what to expect, Scotty came over to this lost soul, introduced himself, and proceeded to make me feel welcome. He instructed me on what to expect, explained the rules, how the tournament worked, where to register, who to see, and all I needed to know. What was very intimidating was suddenly comfortable. Because of his kindness and generosity, by the end of the first day, thanks to Scotty, I had my first set of horseshoes, a pickup stick, and a schedule of future tournaments. Scotty was always ready to lend a hand, share his knowledge, and make a person feel good. That's just the kind of person he was. When I traveled to Calgary for tournaments, Scotty opened up his home to me and Barb, and ensured I had a place to stay. Years later, when we hosted the first tournament in High Prairie, he came a week early to help organize. And he came early for the next several tournaments, including the Canadian Championships. Scotty didn't just love sports of horseshoe, he loved the people involved. He made all feel welcome and encouraged all who came, not only for the game, but for the camaraderie. Scotty loved to get together after the tournament to continue playing more, to sit, play music, sing, and visit. He encouraged others in their activities. Scotty kept encouraging me to get better and get better and get better. So as of Canadian Championships in 2022, I finally got to beat him. In closing, I feel Scotty is an unsung hero to the horseshoe community. May you rest in peace and pitch perfect games. Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone that would like to get up and say something? Just an informal. Just come on up ahead and say your piece. Okay, I don't know if everybody's taking, but Candace has prepared some things up here to make sure you talk to Candace about that. And the other thing is, Ray has made this beautiful urn for Scotty, if anyone would like to take a look at it. And thank you again for coming, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Scotty would love it. There is one thing. Scotty used to always do this when we were together after. And he would have everyone that was in the room sing "You Are My Sunshine." And I would really like us to give it a try. I think, I can't find him, but anyway, let's do it for Scotty, okay? Okay. I can't sing a tune in a note, so go ahead. Candace, can you sing it? My only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thank you, everyone.
visit me. Yeah.
Anyway, I tried pitching 180 tournament. A week later, I still couldn't make it. Body won't let me. So I'm trying to build it back up, strings and everything.
Yeah.
Because I can usually work around the house for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
And I relax on that. How you doing though?
Well, I'm playing in the tournament.
Are you paying?
I'm back.
That's awesome.
Supposedly.
Are you going to play him in the tournament?
Linda, yeah. How are you?
Hey,
Nice to see you.
I'm out of
We're
here.
here a couple of hours ago. You had some friends come with you. Yeah, I had some good time together. I gotta get there. You are.
Can I have your attention just for a second, please? Hello? They're going to put some tables up at the back for people to sit and eat their snack and have some cake and some good goodies and that kind of stuff. So please just, I think the boys went to start bringing some tables out. So have a chair.
Gutom ka na? Lap? Ayun, pagkain. Ah, ito ba yun? Narin sa pasako. Ito. Dalawa lang malaki? Hindi mo pala pala.
They've done in the kitchen. Please enjoy your lunch, and that's thank you from Barb and from everyone. So enjoy. Good.
I remember Justin quite well. I never I knew Scotty since I was 25. I met him at
What happened? You forgot to play the music lesson? You did a nice job. How do you do that?
well, he would come
Oh yeah. Me and Aaron went around. There's a lot of them over
You didn't take the picture of that showcase? Hindi kita inano kasi ano ka pipiling mo ano.
I'm not 15, but I'll take it.
Darling.
There we go. Yeah, true. That's true. Thanks, Andy.
Dito, tumabi tayo. Hi, Dada.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Good, yeah. Hi, Larry.
It was open, I promise. I didn't do anything special.
Where's the lid?
I know. I thought it was going to be good today.
You're in a live video.
I'm going to put one back.
All right. IMB.
Nothing but ringers tomorrow, eh?
Yeah. Hi, Wish. There you go. Okay, Lolit.
This is for you.
Okay. Thanks, Lolit.
I said things. It's for people with dementia and Alzheimer's, and he loves it, but he won't. He's not going every day. He just goes once a week, right? Yeah. So
He said he has a dementia now. That's why.
That's why he's not playing anymore. Yeah. Do you still play both?
Horseshoe thing.